Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2016 Cat 289D that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll get close to everything, talk about the features and the functions. Then we'll do the operational video, show it starting up, moving forward, backwards, the loader up and down, the bucket. As always, if you are in the market for a used piece of equipment, construction equipment, farm equipment, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. We're putting up videos on all these machines as they come in and we put them up for sale. All right, like I said, this one's a 2016 Cat 289D. Cab heat air, high flow, 2-speed, pilot controls, power coupler, front electric hookup, heated air ride seat, advanced display, weight kit, 3,800 pound lift capacity, self-leveling bucket, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. That is not working. All right, like we said, it does have the power coupler. There's a little bit of play in the front pins. They're not awful, but there's definitely a little bit of play in them. Some paint peeling up here around the edges, which is pretty common. The paint that is here is actually fairly bright, as you can see. And behind the tracks is actually pretty good. There's not a lot of paint missing back here. You can kind of see that here. Sprockets are in good shape. All the rollers seem to be good. It tracks good and straight. It turns strong to both directions. It pushes strong. Track life, I'm going to say, is 20-25% tread depth. And there's not a bunch of real big cracks, just little normal cracks like you get on tracks. There's definitely some life left in them. Like I said, weight kit, fairly straight here. This back door is very straight. Doesn't look like they've backed into stuff a whole bunch like you'll see a lot of times. That back door is really straight. Same thing with the top. And then back here, this whole back piece is nice and straight. Same thing over here. I don't notice any welds or cracks or plating on the loader arms. The bucket is a very straight bucket. It doesn't have any bows in it. It has a really good cutting edge, as you can see here. Same thing on this side. Sprockets are in good shape. Rails are decent there. There's still got quite a bit of the paint actually on the side rails, and again, back here is nice and clean. Not a lot of that paint missing. Take a look inside the engine compartment here. As you can see, everything's pretty clean in here. It's fairly dry. I don't see a whole bunch of oil or diesel running all over the place. The side of the block's nice and dry. Try to show everything I can show you here. Like I said, that top door is nice and straight. We'll go in and take a look at the cab. That is the poly door. All right, inside the cab, the seat's in good shape. As you can see here, I'm not seeing any cuts or tears in the seat. That's in good shape. Floor mat's in good shape. It's pretty clean. There's a little bit of dirt down in here, a little dusty, but overall pretty darn clean. Like I said, heated air ride seat. Controls over here. I'm gonna fire it up and see if I can show you here. So I was talking about it's got self-leveling bucket, but it doesn't work. It's saying that the inclinometer sensor is out of calibration, and we don't have a way to calibrate that. You gotta have a Cat only computer to do that. We don't have any way of doing it. can see loader bucket inclinometer sensor out of calibration. As you can see, these handles here have a little bit of wear on them. What you would expect for the hours. They both operate and work exactly how they're supposed to. AC controls. Everything looks good from here. These steps are in good shape. Front there's pretty good, especially for the hours and the age. All right, like I said, this one's a 2016, 5,270 hours. We'll get right into an operational video.